acts are neither left nor right in my view, so I call them self-professed left-leaning. But nonetheless, we have school shootings, we have the club or bar shootings, and the 2 assassination attempts on the president, with half the country applauding them, by the way, and the terror attacks on Tesla, the terror attacks on Doge, the list goes on. Because again, there are no sides, there are no teams. It's really just a construct made up by people who aim to divide us. And by the way, the Elon Musk thing would be the most perplexing thing I've ever experienced had I not already written about tribalism. I never thought I'd see the day when even just an attempt to reduce government waste would be hated by so many people, like half the country. Propaganda geniuses fooled half the country into thinking that millions of essential employees were going to be fired and all global philanthropy would end. And when that turned out to be a lie created by the media, well, people still continued to believe it because of teams, tribalism. Musk is on another team, or so they were told by their coworkers, friends, media, Twitter, whatever. Again, we're feeling, not thinking. And that is the goal of most propaganda and tribalism and cult leaders and everything like that. That's exactly where the propagandists want us, divided, because divided we're weak. As someone who used to author propaganda, it's very clear to me that propaganda is out there and that it works. Their goal is to get people to hate Trump more than they love the country, and they've succeeded. You turn on the news, it's full of lies, stated as fact. You turn on one program, Trump can't do anything right. You turn on another, he can't do anything wrong, but they're both full of shit. As this act yesterday was an act of terror, the definition of terror is the unlawful use of violence and intimidation, especially against civilians, in the pursuit of political aims. So this was an attack on our First Amendment right to free speech. And if you know anything about me, you know that I believe the First Amendment is our right to question things. But so many people believe you can say whatever you want as long as you agree with me. And by the way, all this reminds me of something I heard David White say once. You know that you're mature when you understand the feeling of this message from the poet David White. He's an excellent writer who said that as he got older, the more he realized that a person's beliefs are the least interesting parts of them. And he was right. If you don't know what that means, wait until you're older. And if you are old and you don't feel the significance of that statement, read my last book. Sorry for plugging that. But until next time, continue to exercise your First Amendment right to question things, especially yourself.